You know, when I loaded up this game, the ROM, it didn't take me to the save or to the title screen. It just loaded the save state, which is not really what I expected to happen. But that aside, we're gonna try Chan. I want to see how much we get destroyed by Chan. So let me exit Steam before I seriously regret it. Anyway, yes, okay, let's try Chan. Or Lee, yeah, Lee. I know what I'm doing. Because I don't remember what he does. Doesn't he split into 3 people? I'm pretty sure he splits into 3 partners. Eventually. So, the fact that we haven't leveled up Goombario at 50 HP, yeah, I don't know, this doesn't look great. Let's try Sleep Stomp. Buys a turn, and I did level up Goombario. Well, in terms of neutral damage, Goombario is my best, but I'll just stick with Goombario for now. It's 5 turns in theory. And yeah, he can waste time tattling. Power Smash does 8, actually. Power Smash is my strongest move. Okay, he's switching already. I stepped away for a moment because somebody pinged me on Discord, and by stepped away I mean tabbed out, but I wanted to get the tattle. I think I would, I don't know. I think I would want to try leading Cooper, actually. Because I think when Cooper falls, I'm gonna try with Cooper. That's not the partner I selected. That's actively not the partner I selected. Dizzy Shell is not gonna work. Goombario is definitely the best partner to see because A, tattle, and B, a weak multi-hit can be, it's easier to block. Like, for instance, if he uses Bomb, that's just bad. That does buy a turn. No, it doesn't. Oh, it does. He's still dizzy. Now he's Cooper. Let's just try a normal jump. Still dizzy. Oh, interesting. Hello, Griff. Yes, okay, still dizzy for that turn. On this turn... Now is he down for the count properly? I'm not sure. It's just a weird situation. Okay, now are we getting a triple split? Yeah, he does that. Yeah. And And that lowers my defense. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, this isn't happening. This isn't even close to happening. No matter what happens, he'll always get this off at some point, and this is death. Because if you look at the numbers, he has more HP than he started with. And they're all the real him. Like, it's not like, oh, use the... They're all the real him, so... I guess multi-bounce is good here. Did multi-bounce get nerfed? Why did that do what? Did multi-bounce get nerfed? Or did they just have a lot of... Right, my attack got lowered by 1. And I think Parakarry probably also has 1 defense. Okay, anyway. That's not even close to happening, so... I did not hear how Power Bounce was nerfed in the TTYD remake. Tell me, Griff. Because I would love to hear that. Anyway, let's do Chapter 3. I don't even know where Last Stand is. Incorrect! I know how to get through this forest, I swear. It's right, left, right. Oh, good. What? Oh no, it's right 2. Or something. It's right 2, left... I don't know. Now it's left 1. Tattle all these people. Fuzzies are people too, you know. Lazy peasy. Again, we'll deal with them in the pit, probably. I think it's left again. This is just where he is. Hopefully. For some reason, I always think that there's something on the other side of it. But there isn't. There really isn't. Yeah. And this is number 4. Which is, it's like right. Yeah, it's right 1, but... First, we gotta grab the seed. And then... Let's not talk about that one. I really should have this path memorized. I don't play this game that often. It takes a while. Randos, specifically. And now it's... I think it's... left... It's either left... Like, one of them is left 2, or... Okay, no. Okay. Left 1 is correct, and right 1 is... Right, Spike Shield. Bees. Terrifying monsters. I mean, 1-frame jumps wasn't even that... I mean, it always went to 1 frame. That's nothing new. Bees. This is the block we can hit, which is an FP+. And I'm actually will gladly equip that, because I have been running low on FP. Power Jump has no use nowadays. Now that normal jump will do the same. And now it's left 2. And then is this right 1? I think this is right 1. And then I think it's right 2. Yeah. And this is a block we can't actually hit, correct? Yeah. I don't remember what's in there, but we can't hit it. They moved it up and it requires now, requires the Ultra Boots. And, among other things, there are certain complications to getting that badge. Which, I mean, honestly, I think that's a cool idea. Just, it makes it just a lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? It makes the area feel like it's got, like, there's just more potential to it. It's like, oh, what's this suspicious but interesting thing? Come back later. Instead of just, oh, you go through the area and then you full clear it and then you never have to go back again. It really makes revisits worth your while, I guess? I don't know. Makes it seem more like a Metroidvania, kind of. Anyhow, they changed what these things do. Sets HP and FP to the amount missing, which is a very weird way to say it. It sets your HP and FP to 1 minus your current HP, or, well, your max minus your... Anyway, Boo's Mansion. I am a little concerned because... I mean, we should be fine. Forced fight. And we don't have Truth Stomp. This is a mandatory fight. And I don't know how we're gonna survive it. We might have to do Lullaby. I don't remember how much damage they do, and they're probably a lot. And also the block is really difficult. Hammer Throw... How much would is Hammer Throw gonna do 9? Okay, Hammer Throw still does 8. That's still good damage. So again, we can take out 1, but I'm pretty sure we're just gonna get murdered. Okay, we can survive 2 blocks. They need to do 4 base. But all 3 attack, which means we need to incapacitate 2 of them. Which means we can't lead Goombario. Unfortunately, we can't multi-bounce either. Power Bomb does 6, but we can't multi-bounce. And we have no way of hitting... We could try Dizzy Shell. I think we just Dizzy Shell. But it depends on how much they get dizzied for. We could also try Lullaby. Like, we've got options. Power Shell isn't an unappealing idea. Like, that hits those 2 for... It buys me a turn. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's how we do this. Yes, okay. We Hammer Throw this one. This will require me to perfectly block. Right, that one can't hit me. I do have to block 2 of them. This one can't hit me because he's dizzy. Okay. I get the heal at the end of this turn. So now we Power Shell. Which does 3 to them all. It'll kill the front. Hammer Throw will kill the one in the middle. Actually, I'm gonna kill this one. I mean, that one will still be dizzy, but I'm gonna kill the closer one. We heal. It's a very difficult block. But I want the Tattle. So we heal. Now the problem is, do I refresh that turn? Power Shell again. I could try Dizzy Shell again. Oh, that was super early. How did that block? I pressed it way too early. Okay. We definitely power... Did we? Yeah, because we need to kill 2. And that's the only way to kill 2. Okay. Now these guys are both at 7 HP. I don't heal this turn. I mean, refresh. I think we refresh just to buy it. We refresh here. And then... Do I just switch to Gumbario? Because I want the Tattle. Okay, let me think. I switch to Gumbario. Block, 1 HP, but I'll heal after my turn, so it's fine. So, switch to Gumbario. Then I get 2 turns. Now then, I still get 4 turns, because I heal. 2, and then... Yeah, so I've got all of the turns. Yeah, so I switch to Gumbario here, because they're both at 7. And then Gumbario Tattles, we kill 1, and then even if we miss the block. So now I just need to block these 2, and it should be... Should be guaranteed. They shake a bit before you, before they attack. That's your cue, but it's subtle and you have to be very careful. Okay, now I heal, so we Hammer Throw this guy. Yes, we Tattle. And then we, right, and that doesn't even lose a turn, and then he just dies next turn. Okay, GG. Perfect fight. I actually will highlight that one. I think that was difficult enough as to where it might not be fully clear how you get through it. There was more involved than just, like, power bomb everything. GG. Anyway, now we can do Boo's Mansion. How do we do Boo's Mansion? Top floor. Can't speed this up. He seemed to take a while for that. And then I do the glitch where it's like something like this, and I don't know. There's something you can do to get that, but... Imagine being a speedrunner when you can do this fun minigame instead. I only recently realized that you're supposed to tap that in time with the music. we're gonna get a whole ton of star pieces with the ultra or the super boots. So we'll be able to buy basically everything we want from Merlot pretty quickly, which is always a plus. Of course, yeah, I mean, the Junior I mean, what else are we gonna do? We'll figure out the Junior Troopa fight at some point after the chapter. I don't actually know what happens if you get it wrong, because I've, like, never gotten it wrong before. Let's go! BizHawk makes these render correctly. Let's go! Items we can't use, as per the rules of the challenge. Anyhow. I do want the apple. For cooking. Why am I cooking all the recipes if I can't use any of them and I don't need the money? That's a very good question, but the answer is I'm a completionist, and I kind of want to do it. Is it a waste of time? Absolutely, but like, oh yeah, a boo leaf. It's not an apple anymore. What do they do with the apples? I don't know. I completely forget what they did to the apples, but I'll just grab some of these. Imagine using Paracarry. Come on. Anyway, Bo. The best partner in Vanilla. And not because of any weird anything. Simply because Fanzamac is busted. And also, she does the most damage per rank. Her base attack scale's 4, 5, 6, which is the best scale. Nobody else can do 5 damage with their basic attack at super rank. Anyhow. Excuse me? There's a guy here. Actually, I can heal up ahead. Shoutouts to that being the only place with Hyper Paragoofas. Actually, there might be one on the screen ahead. Also, shoutouts to that one block for existing, and nobody knows it exists. Because why would you ever find that block? And why does it only have a single coin? Best block in the game. Oh no, Stanley. Alright, this guy! To respec your level ups, I forgot that that was a thing. I could lower my HP to 1, Smiles. I think you can. Hmm. Just destroy my FP economy. Or my HP. Because this is a reasonable amount of stuff to have. But look at these star tokens we have. Anyway, give me my stuff back. Oh, he unequipped all of my badges. All of them. Whatever. I was just playing around anyway. It's not like any of this really matters. I have one more BP. Why do I have one extra BP? What was I using before that I'm not using now? Was I really using first attack? I guess. It doesn't really do anything. Anyway, that was a distraction. What? What are you? It's like a chapter 8 enemy normally. Yeah, they really made the enemy diversity a lot more interesting, which is both good and also terrible for my, like, economy. Cooper, get this item that I'm immediately going to throw away. But it's flagged as picked up and collected now, so... Ah. A letter. And then we just, like, clip up the slope. I want that. Again, for cooking-related reasons. Anyway. Funny things aside, they increased the Sentinel speed, right? They did not increase the Sentinel speed. Maybe that was Master Quest only? I need to tattle the Clubbas. Clubbas are dangerous now. Also, these things exist. I forgot, they just added bristles from TDYD. Quake Hammer is basically the answer. Anyway, let's just not engage. I vote for non-engaging. And red clubs, which will destroy your entire life. The real question is, what are the required fights in Blubba Castle? Because I don't remember. And that's the thing that concerns me. I don't remember what you need to do. I know in Master Quest, blocking what is Mega Rush normally, and I think still is Mega Rush, there's a terrible 3 red Clubba required fight. I think neither of those things are there, both Mega Rush and the 3 Clubba fight. But don't quote me on that. Also, how am I going to get through this without slow go? Ah! I die. Yeah, you really want to avoid that. You really don't want to let that happen to you. It's, it doesn't feel great. That doesn't feel great either. I'm so bad at blocking Clubossaurus because they have such a massive delay. I hate Chapter 3, I really think is my least favorite chapter in this game. Like, Tubba Blubba Castle is just annoying to navigate. It's just annoying. The forest is... I like the idea of the forest. It's just also annoying. Bow might actually be beneficial here. Okay. What do you have to say for yourself? Yeah, sure is a nice place. Okay, Bow. Get good. Yeah, Curse to reduce the defense of enemies, which is theoretically not terrible, but like in practice... In practice, it's not the most useful. And I'm actually walking back because I skipped the star piece and all the tattles and the such. Now we'll save. Speedy spin good. Fortunately, I don't think there's any star pieces in panels here. Incorrect. That's what the answer was. I did that very incorrect. But at least we bombed the hole open, which is the tricky part. And that is why I saved. I long for chill out. Imagine actually using Bow in Tubba Blubba Castle. She's only really pseudo-necessary for the spike room, and even then, if you're absolutely insane, you can get through it. I did it once in Rando, and it was terrible. And I don't recommend it. Wait, aren't you supposed to be sitting slightly off to the side? if you blow that up. I'm pretty sure you are. And because I'm OCD, break that one too. Anyway, D down jump. This badge was nerfed, and it sucks now. So, like, yeah. I guess he's only pushed over when you're, exiting, maybe? Anyway, this room sucks. Didn't Master Quest, like, change this? Master Quest did a lot of horrible things, like, make the spike cycles very irregular. And then TTYD came along and copied this exact room, and except for, like, you know what? What if the spikes stop working when you get the chest? And it was better all the while for it. I'm pretty sure there's no, flip panels in, Tubba Castle. I'm pretty sure about that. Maybe there's one in the bedroom. But none of these other rooms feel familiar. Bad? Oh, he's not spiky. I mean, he might be spiky, but he didn't murder me. So that's good. You know what? We can kill him. So let's fail to run away. We haven't failed a run yet, which is slightly surprising. Well, there we failed. Death. I hate Tubba Castle. Can I state that enough? I hate Tubba Castle. I hate Tubba Castle. I should have just killed it. I could have. Jump, jump, out of sight, jump, jump. Oh, I did already bomb that open. Did I? No, I didn't. Well, yes, but it was after we failed, and then, ugh. The worst. Get that on the rebound. Here we go again. Do we just airlift this? I hate Tubba Castle! I hate this entire area. Like... And in vanilla, the enemy diversity here is just clumps, so it's not even interesting. At least we can save this, instead of having to go to the right. I mean, I'm just being bad, let's be real. I'm just being bad and impatient. The red club is being just basically nigh unrunawayable from is just this mod. And also I did get unlucky twice in a row. Whatever, we'll save this. Save every small bit of progress we get. You know what? I'm just gonna kill this guy. Because I can. I don't want to deal with this garbage. Die. Hopefully we don't need that. Hopefully there's no forced fight blocking whatever the badge is. I think there's later in this game they become an actual enemy or a similar model. Let's try and prove that I'm a gamer. Just like... Just... Fortunately, unlike TTYD, you can't die to stage hazards in this. Stage hazards, whatever. Field hazards. Dang. I want to have that I've done this like actually done this on footage at least once. It's just you need perfect angles, and I'm not great with a joystick. I'm not great at getting angles with a joystick because I don't usually use joysticks that much. I hate joysticks, and I just prefer D-pads. You need the perfect angles and the perfect timing. There we go. I hate this room. So the real question is, are we gonna get destroyed by something behind this clock? Because I don't remember if there's a forced fight in this game. Well, there's a... Okay, first of all, there's not anything there. Second of all, you can tap jump up here. I know you can, I just don't remember the angle. Whatever. Too much work. I have paracarry, I'll use paracarry. I'm pretty sure in this version, there is no forced fight, but the badge is garbage. Right? Right? Okay, it's just an FP+. Okay. By garbage, I mean that's actually not a bad badge, but... It's not Mega Rush, which I'm glad I don't have to debate over the challenge run morals of do I use Mega Rush or not. Why do I still have First Attack equipped? First Attack literally can do nothing for me. Spin Smash theoretically might have use. First Attack literally can't do anything. Because I'm level 1, I'll never beat any enemies. This is not a battle I want to be a part of. Fortunately, the start of the run bar is determined by the first enemy. So even though there is a red Clubba, because the first enemy isn't a red Clubba, we don't get completely destroyed. Yeah, maple syrup. Throw it away. Right, he's fast for some reason. Very, very softly. They're sleeping. Ah! I hate joysticks. Come on, move. I think of course, the one enemy that I get into the encounter with is this guy. Lullaby, forget it. This is a surefire. They're immune, okay. I think I'm gonna die here. Okay. I hate joysticks. Like, maybe I'm just bad at angles. Maybe my joystick's just bad. Maybe my dead zone is too small. Or too large. Is my dead zone too large? You'd think 5% wouldn't be too large of a dead zone, but like... I think it has some dead zone built into the controller itself. You know what? Nap time's over. Get me out of here! Pain. Anyway, Tuppa Blubba. That's a guy we've got to deal with. Oh no, he's catching up to me. Shout out to this chase sequence, which is the least threatening chase sequence of all time. Oh no, he got me. This is actually kind of threatening. But like, also Bo exists, so... Arguably, that's even faster! Because it spat me out of that room. Anyway, Tuppa Blubba. This is a fight that, could go really, really badly. The damage is just nothing we can even come close to blocking. So I think we actually want to equip Stellar Power. Why is this block not? Oh, because I didn't pick up the coin. I think Stellar Power is a badge we're gonna want to equip for this. Just to increase our attack as much as possible, because we are very low on time. We do not have a lot of turns. There's only one enemy, so multi-bounce is nothing. So give me Stellar Power. I mean, if this goes awry... theoretically, I can just... Can you leave after initiating this sequence? Okay, yeah. We can't just leave. Like, there are two bosses in front of us. We have to beat one of them in order to make... I mean, we have to beat them both, but like... If we beat this guy, PK Starstorm and the extra SP might help with Junior Troopa, but anyway. Actually, hold on. I want the tattle. We can get quick change. Yeah. Okay, we're going back. We're holding this off. I want quick change. Okay. New idea. Quick change. We're gonna deal with him later. We want Junior Troopa because I want quick change. The FP ups have question marks because they're supposed to be HP ups, but my HP is locked to 5, so we can't use them. And Stellar Power increases my attack power by 1 in exchange for SP. A bit over a third of a bar of SP. Anyway. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. This guy's gonna wreck my DK crew. I don't know. I don't remember what his attack power is, and that concerns me, so Sleep Stop. Okay. He's vulnerable to sleep, which I didn't expect. So, he'll be asleep for another turn, so I'll just charge and then hammer throw. Everybody healing! And this will do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I'd call that decent. This will not kill, though. He lives at 1. Oh, he doesn't even do that much damage. So yeah, that was a non-issue. More of a non-issue than I realized. So, multiple things we can do. Step 1, deliver mail. Step 2, star pieces. Oh. I think that dead zone was necessary. How many star pieces? 14. Yeah, we're gonna get tons. We'll be able to buy whatever we want now. Where is it? It's not down here, is it? Yeah, it's at the very end. What other letters do I have? Just Coover. That's the letter chain anyway, so that's not important. Quizmo! My guy! Ooh. Well, first we need to define what patrol means. It's 2 if you don't count the guard in front of the door. If you do count that, it's 3. Apparently they count that one. But aren't there also 2 guards at the top? Or maybe it's, like, at the top of the stairs? Maybe that's the one they're talking. I don't know. Merlovely is... I think it's niece. It was not niece, it's granddaughter. That's annoying, because I want the star pieces. Where is it? It's... here. Hello, generic Toad. What do you have to say? Oh. What? What is this Mustafa lore? What? What? Shoutouts to nobody's ever talked to that Toad before. Questionable. Questionably. Possibly. I don't know. Anyway. There's a... It's like here-ish. I'm pretty sure there's one on this... I was pretty sure there was one. It's not here. Oh, I see some tearing lines there. It's not over here. Maybe there isn't one here. on the screen. What are these people? I don't think I've ever spoken to those toads either. Anyway, distractions aside, you don't have any new badges. You are telling me to go get quick change. So let me do that real quick. The best badge in the game, arguably. That goes on and probably never comes off. I mean, I can see a universe where theoretically it can come off, but like, it's quick change. Why would you ever remove quick change? What's useless? Spin Smash. That's pretty useless. Quick change. Very nice. Where is it? It's like here. Sure is. And then... What badges do I even really want from Merlee? Like, really? In TTYD? It's not over here, is it? Isn't there one on the screen? Am I just forgetful? I was pretty sure there was one on this screen. Yeah, I knew there was. I knew I'm not that bad. Anyway. Like, very few of these badges are even that useful. Like, okay, well. Stellar Shield might actually be important. Okay. Stargift is very good. Happy Flower is not terrible, but not really important. Zap Tap is very well. Zap Tap is mediocre. Stargift is very good. Stellar Coins is useless. Flower Saber's okay, but like if we use, there's no reason to use Flower Saber over Flower Fanatic. But also we don't really have that big of an FP problem. Stellar Shield is actually not bad. Stellar Flowers we'll never use, basically. Because without the Greed Stone, Stellar Coins cost money, but because we have infinite money, it affects HP instead, because that's how the Greed Stone works. Infinite money, but you basically die immediately. It's the Greed Stone. I really think we just need more defensive options. I think we go for Stellar Shield, actually. I think there is a flip panel on this screen, but I don't remember where. Because this is a new screen. So I don't fully know for sure. Anyway, this doesn't really matter. I think Stellar Shield is probably enough to get through. Like, Stellar Shield and Quick Change is enough to get through Chapter 3, I would guess. But first, we have more important things to do. Such as... get a shortcut pipe to Chapter 3. These guys shouldn't be a big problem. Actually, I want multi-bounce for this. Multi-bounce is specifically just good here. Yeah. Oh, and I have Stellar Power still on. I need to get rid of that because with Stellar Power on, you get a damage debuff if you're out of SP. I can use a different partner. Bombette. Right, quick change. I can just change. I already forgot I had quick change. Power Bomb will save some time. Power Bomb will save even more time. What do you mean they fly? Hold on. This isn't what I was prepared for. Well, I'm gonna be multi-bounce. I have Spike Shield. Okay, they're both gonna dizzy me, so this is fine. It's the spiky Paragoomba that scares me. So I think we just Power Bomb. They'll dizzy me, but then Power Bomb will kill. Imagine blocking that attack. It's fine. Perfect. That was funny, I had to walk forward a bit. Anyhow. We are at the part of the game where we actually have a lot of offensive options. It's just our defensive options are lacking. So, badges for, the guy. Multi-bounce, not multi-bounce. Let's do Stellar Shield. I have Deep Focus, so let's save it. I don't remember how much SP it costs, but also keep in mind that the damage reduction, because now that we've got like some of the weird defensive damage reduction badges, I need to find out what order they're applied in, because they are applied in weird orders, and the order matters. It's just a pain. Okay, where's the Dark Star? Okay. File codes. Okay, order of all damage reduction stuff. Where's blocking? Stellar Shield is at the very top. Okay, so I think it reduces the incoming damage by 1/3, and then my block will apply. Then we reduce it by 2. So if he does 9 damage, and I block, I'll take 4. Because unblocked, I'll take 6. Because it reduces by 1/3. Should I have stood this from having an enemy in it? For no reason. This one also... Oh yeah, it's on the way back that, like, some of those enemies vanish. Anyway. Tubba's Heart. 30 HP, but the real question is how much do I get absolutely obliterated by? I mean, yeah, Shell Shot. Our best damage. And then... probably just a normal jump. This form actually has less HP than Vanilla. Oh. Right! He heals! That's why it has less HP. How much HP do you have to get it to? I think it's under 5. So we'll out of sight here. Hammer Throw shouldn't do more. Would Hammer Throw do more? How much does Hammer Throw do? 7. Yeah, Hammer Throw does just do extra damage. But no, I was doing 8 before. Whatever. We'll just chip away. Do keep in mind that out of sight gets progressively more expensive every time. Base of 3 and then gets more expensive by 2 every time you use it. Ah! Okay, well this is fine now. The fact that we didn't die means that would have done 6 if we didn't have Stellar Shield on. Anyway, this will put him below the threshold. Fortunately, we got a heal. And so the real question is, how much does the heart? Like, how much does this form do? Because I don't remember what this form's deal is, but I know this is an actual fight now. He has like 40 HP. 50! Yeah, this is the real fight. This is the real fight, and I only kind of remember how to block this guy. I only kind of remember what he does. So, like, this is a problem. Well, we'll start with... I guess we'll start with Sleep Stomp. And by that logic, then we'll just charge. And we'll charge. And we'll charge. And Yugenbari will unleash. Unleash War! And then I guess Hammer Throw is our best option. Pain. That's a really hard attack to block. That would have done H if... I think... does it round up or round down? I think it rounds up. Yeah, it all rounds up, so... So that means it would have it had to have done 7 damage. Reduced to 4 and whatever and rounded up. Okay. So yeah, Stellar Shield necessary. We just need to know the block. Timing. We'll get a script for the heart. Without too much effort. Since the heart is really trivial. We want a fight that gets out of the... Like, we want to find a way to get out of the heart both fast and also with as much FP, or SP and FP as possible. Basically, you just don't use resources. he heals 6 per turn. A normal jump just does 8, which is my best source of damage. So that really should be what I do, just jump plus partner. My best partner attack is, Parakarry does 6 with Shell Shot, Bombette. That's probably my best option. Shell Shot's 3 FP though. Like, I could do 5, and then we make a net gain of 7 damage. Or Shell Shot. Let's try Shell Shot. Then we have to use bow. Using bow is mandatory. Is it? Let's see what the damage threshold is. It's not under 10, is it? No, it's not under 10. Okay, well this will do like 50. Yeah. 24, so that's the base value. No, base is base 12? Anyway, it's a ludicrous amount of damage. Remember to multiply that by 50% because it was reduced. So that was base 12. So yeah. 8 HP is not enough. Which means we need to use Out of Sight at least once. I'm pretty sure it's like 5 HP. Let's try just using Bow's Smack. It's 5 damage. It's good enough. Jump Out of Sight. Jump. And then jump Out of Sight. This will put him to 6. Let's see if this is enough damage. No, okay. 6 is not low enough. So that means I think 5 is, though. Some things we do need to weave in a... Okay. The combined fight is going to take us a while, so. And I'm gonna put both parts in the same highlight video, so. That's why we're doing this like so. I think if we let's pretend that didn't happen. I'd like to pretend that didn't happen. I need to do 7, and I can't do 7! Bombette can do 7. Bombette, right, because he's technically not on the ground. Yeah, this is a terrible FP sync. Death. Why did he... I was out of SP, I think, or something like that. I had less SP. That's why. I mean, we have a lot of incapacitation abilities between Sleep Stomp and Dizzy Shell, like... We should just be able to get through with status. I'm keeping Lullaby off the table because Lullaby isn't really an option. With, our SP reduction. I mean, we should get through this fight with full SP, I'm pretty sure. If my numbers are right, we get through this with full SP. Yeah, since that's just enough for him to not attack. And then I think 5 is the threshold, so he'll leave. Yes, okay. So that's the optimal way to do that fight. We only use 5 FP and no SP. We don't take a hit. That is objectively the best way to get through that fight. So we'll be doing that every time. Tattle that guy. Okay. I did like the idea of sleep. No, I didn't like the idea of sleep. Yeah. Let's try Dizzy Shell. Dizzy Shell does not work. Okay. Immune to Dizzy. Good to know. This is why I don't like to use these moves, because if it doesn't work, you just get steamrolled. Oh, that did 4. Why did that do 4? Is it because we had more SP? Wait, is Stellar Power... I remember now, Stellar Power blocks proportional to the amount of SP you have. So only at full HP does it block a full third, I think. That's why you never use it, because it's actually garbage. I remember now. Not Stellar Power, Stellar Shield. It's garbage. That's why I'm taking... the amounts I'm taking don't add up. Because I have... it doesn't always block a third. It only blocks a third at full SP. Which is... just terrible. Anyway. Dizzy doesn't work. In a perfect timeline, he'd be significantly reduced. Like, his HP would be a lot lower right now, but... we'll try Sleep Stomp again. I don't think it'll work a second time. It did not work a second time. He's gonna do the Stomp, right? Noted! Noted! The Stomp is deadly! Duly noted. We have 0 shot of surviving the Stomp. Okay. So yeah, we really have to maximize our damage. Okay. I think the sleep Stomp is a very good strategy because it buys us a ton of damage with Mario. Like, charge. We survive the slam. I'm getting the script. I'm getting the script made. Oh, yeah, they changed those enemies. Normally, all 3 rooms have an enemy, have a Goomba. And then the first and the third rooms lose their enemy when he runs away. But the second room still has a Goomba for some reason. But that's no longer the case here. I'm assuming Sleep Stomp is guaranteed the first time. Then we Hammer Throw. For 9. We Head Bonk for 16. We live because we just live. Like there's no because. We just live. And now things get iffy. Because Sleep Stomp definitely won't work. I'm pretty sure Lullaby also won't. Lullaby might. We're gonna need to survive one attack. Yeah, we have to block that one. Blocking that attack is mandatory. I think we actually focus here. I think we focus to get our defensive... Because once the partner comes back, Jump plus Shell Shot kills. So I think we focus here to get our SP as high as possible. With Deep Focus, and yeah, like that fills our SP. And then he does this. He does that attack, which is unblockable and a 7. Okay. That attack is unblockable. Okay, right. He has 3 attacks. Okay. And we... Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, so, how do we maximize our damage? How do we maximize our damage? Do we try Lullaby instead? Let's try Lullaby instead. We definitely have options. Like, I could farm star pieces. There's a ton of Quizmo and also a bunch of panels. I could get, like... I'm not sure what would help me, but something like... We're not running out of FP. SP doesn't really help. We have enough SP to block the one attack that we can't really block. Like, SP's not really the... If SP's not the problem, do we go with Stellar Power? I think we switched to Stellar Power. Okay. Okay, I've got it. I've got the strat. We switched to Stellar Power. Okay, I've got it. Okay. I've got the strat. Because we can change badges. So if we put on Stellar Power and keep charging until after the first block. We don't have Jump Charge, do we? No, we don't. Jump Charge would be nice. But then we would have to put it to sleep with the Lullaby. Okay. I think we do need Stellar Power in Phase 2. It's just our SP has to be full or very close to full. I think it has to be full in order to survive his really difficult block attack. Which one could argue with just block it, get good. And I'd love to say that's the case. And realistically it should be. but sometimes life doesn't work like that. And if I can get away with being bad, well then, skill issue. Okay. Now, we're gonna pause and we're going to equip, Quake Hammer does nothing. I also have extra FPS. Stellar Power. No, we can't use Lullaby. Lullaby is death. Hold on, then. We can't use... What do we do? Thank you for the raid, Cat X. How are you guys? Okay. Lullaby is off limits right now because that lowers our SP. Until he does his first attack, we cannot use SP, which means we can't attack either. Which means I think we charge. Need food. Understandable. I think we just charge. I think we just charge. I think we just charge. We tank this. Okay. Let me correct myself. We get destroyed because he did a different move, because I did a different thing. Okay. Okay. We don't do that. That is not the successful timeline. We do have deep focus. Maybe... Because, like, it really puts us in a bind. Because, like, ironically, Stellar Power lets us do more damage, but the bind is we can't attack. Because we won't survive any hits. Because again, if our SP is not full, I'm pretty sure at least, the one attack that we can survive, we won't survive unless we block. Which I suppose is better than... Because he has 3 attacks. He has the Arm Smash, which has an attack power, I think, of 7. Or 6 or something. Yeah, it's got an attack power of 6. So, Stellar Power puts that to 4. Hello, E. Bruce. Welcome to the stream. He has the jump, which does some amount of damage. We die even with a block. We just cannot live that. And then he has the throw, which is also unblockable. So he's got 2 attacks, which OHKO us no matter what. And 1 attack, which will OHKO us unless we either get the block or have full SP. But the problem is we don't have full SP if we attack. But we need the damage. There's no universe where we get through this without Stellar Power because we don't have enough damage. But wait, hold up. Let's not forget we have natural regeneration. Hold up, that might be enough. We might actually be able to get away with the sleep stomp here. Because although that used 2 bars. That used 2 bars. Oh, that counts as attacking twice. That counts as attacking twice because we rolled damage twice. Okay. In that case, we definitely don't survive. In that case, there's... Is there a universe where we live? I don't think there's a universe where we live unless we focus here. I think we need to focus to get our SP back to full. And then we charge here. We head bonk. He should do the arm smash, which we survive. It shouldn't be random. Why didn't he do the arm smash? Because I didn't do as much damage? We need him to do the arm smash on that. Because that's the only attack we live. I think I'm just gonna need to get the block on the arm smash. Which is just hard. I think that's the only answer. We just need to be good. I mean, we still need... Well, actually, hold up. By that logic, then... If it does 4, in that case, I don't think we need Stellar. In that case, I don't think we need Stellar Shield. Because if we have to get the block, then Stellar Shield won't matter. Because it will block it from 6 to 4. So Stellar Shield doesn't matter, and everything else just outgoes us anyway, so... Okay, thanks for dropping by, Eves. Wait, what? Where did the enemies go? Do they just... Do they spawn if you're... Do they just despawn if you're slow? Is it because I was speedy spinning that they still spawn? That's funny. Anyway, Stellar Power. I'm gonna drop a save state here to practice. Sleep is guaranteed. We have to charge while he's asleep, because if we attack, he'll wake up. And then we hammer through here. We're just gonna try and get the block. Yeah, he's doing that move instead, which just kills us. Is it because of damage? Is it because of the damage numbers, or is it just RNG? Hold up. That time he smashed. What? It's random. Okay, it's random. It's actually random. I thought he followed a cycle. I thought RNG was removed from boss fights, and they like follow a set cycle. But this guy apparently has RNG in his battle script, which means we just need to win a lottery. Yeah, that's the only option. I don't think there's a surefire way to get through this at all alive. So I guess we'll just practice the I guess we'll just practice that attack. Yeah, that's not too terrible of a block. Wait, hold on. The block... Okay, yes, blocking is first. That's what I thought. Blocking is the first thing that happens, which means that Stellar Shield reduces damage by less if you block. So it's really useless. Okay, I've got the block timing down pat. So we just need to win a coin flip, basically. Now I know he only does the throw if he's low. So we just need to win a coin flip. So let's just take off Stellar Shield. It does literally nothing. Which means, we wasted our star pieces. That's upsetting. We actively wasted our star pieces. Star Gift or Zap Tap or Flower Fanatic would have been a much better buy. I forgot how bad that was. I mean, it will be useful eventually, probably. Probably in Chapter 4, so I don't want to call it a complete waste, but like, it's not useful now. Yeah, there's no point in having it on for this phase. It'll actually mess up the precise damage on this phase. Because we get through this phase very precisely by dodging a counterattack right on that turn. If he was any lower, he would counterattack. When he's low, counterattack. He would just do 2 moves. He would attack and charge. No, that Goomba's still there. I don't know. Is it because I'm slow? I don't know. That Goomba definitely despawned him. Here's hoping for good RNG, and that I get the block. Nope. 9 base. I wonder. If we attack first... If we attack out of sight... That's probably better, actually, come to think of it. We might not need to win a coin flip. Because we can... Yeah, we should be using out of sight on turn 1, actually. Attack out of sight, then put him to sleep to recharge out of sight. what am I doing? That's incorrect. But then we can't get the Omega Goombario Bonk. That's the problem, we don't get the Goombario Bonk. But do we need it? Because that phase doesn't heal. I don't know if we need it or not. No, these guys are still here. Now there's no Goomba! Why? Is it because I got into the encounter? I don't know. I think then we just jump. We do a normal jump. But we're gonna run out of... We're gonna run out of... attack power. Hammer Throw will only do 8. Well, we'll do what we have to do. We'll figure something out. We out of sight here. Then we sleep stomp. That sleep is guaranteed. Now on this turn, we actively... No, wait, right, yeah, because he heals while he's asleep. He heals a little while he's asleep. So then what? Do I just focus? No matter what, we're still going to need to block. And we can't even attack on that turn. I hate to, like, do nothing, though. We can't, like, store a charge, right? If we swap Goombario out, he's no longer a charge, right? Yeah. Right? He's no longer charged. TTYD, you can save a charge, but not in this game. And he always does the stomp. I feel like that was the worst, because, like, that was actively bad, because we wasted a turn with our partner. Unfortunately, we don't have Chill Out. Like, if we had Chill Out, it's fine, but there's no real way to reduce the damage we take. Or to reduce his, like... We just take too much damage. We're at... Once you get Chill Out, you have so many more options in Sushi and, like, Chill Stomp or Freeze Stomp or whatever. But right now, the damage scaling is kind of nuts. I should probably make it a state at the end of this fight, because this is literally nothing. It's the same thing every time, it's perfectly scripted. And you literally can't fail. Unless you, like, miss the... Unless you miss the, shell shot, but, like, whatever. I'm gonna save here. Just to save time. Because this is a coin flip. I think that's really what it comes down to. Coin flip. Sleep Stomp here makes the most sense. charge. We charge, charge. We hammer throw. We head bonk, and then we just have to survive. Damn it, that was the opportunity. I was so thrown off by the fact that he actually did that, that I, Anyway. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to load this state. Anyway. I'd be like, yeah, let's make a save state for safety, and then I just don't load it. Or for convenience, not safety, so that I don't have to redo the first fight. Whatever. This is my challenge, I make the rules. I know that most late game bosses don't have RNG. I know that for a fact. Which is why I'm kind of shocked that this guy has RNG. Was he not, quote, a dangerous enough boss fight to remove RNG from? Is this not serious mode enough? Too early. I don't even know if this battle is winnable after we block the attack. I'm assuming it is, but I don't know for sure. How am I missing that block? I hate that block. It has such a delay. That's the thing, you just have to time it and hope. Because there's no reaction to when he swings. You have to just go based on the sound cue. Please! Is it not 50-50? Is it like 1 in 3? It might be 1 in 3. I should also see how many turns a lullaby grants me. Same number of turns as Sleep Stomp. A reminder that if we attack while he's asleep, he will just wake up immediately, is why I'm charging. Because, like, I know, like, in the Crystal King fight, for instance, there was no well, no, there was RNG with which one was real. But that doesn't matter. And, like, I know I did Crystal King without items in my previous attempt. It was, like, the hardest fight, period. It was kind of fun. But, like, anyway. Please! Win the coin flip! I hate coin flips. Imbario, you attack first. It's like Buzzar, but even worse. Well, Buzzar was worse. How much do I have to delay that? Why am I loading slot 3? What? There we go. Do need that one. Okay. Why does it keep defaulting to slot 3 instead of the slot I'm actually picking? Whatever. We'll just redo the heart fight. He walks slower when he's about to, and walks closer. So, this is awful, and my practice save states just aren't even being compliant, because I don't even know what the hotkeys are doing. It says quick load and quick save, but which one? What gets quick loaded? The menu buttons I selected made it sound like... I guess I didn't... I select a different state. I'll just set it... If I set it up like this, will it be like Project 64? The answer is yes. Okay. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with, but... Anyway, we're back to this garbage. more annoying than Bazaar because it's less interesting. Objectively, well, the thing is, Bazaar is just you mash and you pray. It's not really hard. Bazaar was more luck based. This is still luck based, but also if you win the coin flip, you have to realize you won the coin flip, and then react accordingly with a very difficult block. This should be like TTT or TD, what? TTYD, where Veil has an action command. Tattle also has an action command. That would be annoying in this challenge run. I wonder if TTYD64 has those have action commands. Now we switch badges. Put on Stellar Power. Switch to Goombario. Save. And then hope we get good RNG. And also hope we actually don't have a skill issue. Which is actively happening. It's difficult when there's basically no visual cue. Okay, we are further along in the timeline. Save state here in case I screw this up for practice. But I think we're actually, yeah, no, are we good? I think we're good. Cause yeah, we jump. He's at 19. Unless I run out of SP, which I think I'm running out of SP. I think I run out of SP. That's the problem. I'm gonna run out of SP. Because, like, if I out of sight here, there's no way for a partner to do 9 at the moment, so obviously be out of sight. But I don't think that... Does Hammer Throw... No, Hammer Throw will do 8. Hammer Throw will do only 8. Would Power Jump do 9? Hold on, is the answer Power Jump? Or does Power Jump also only do 8? Let me think. Power Jump is a base of 4, plus 2 because the boots is 6, plus 2 plus... I think the answer is we need Power Jump here. Because this should do 4 plus 3, yeah, and we live... Yeah. He lives at 1 because we run out of SP. That's really upsetting. Is the answer actually Power Jump because it uses less... Oh my god. I think the answer is if I just had Power Jump equipped, I would have been successful. I need to see how much Power Jump does. We need Power Jump to do 9. It does. And it uses less SP. Oh my god. If I just had Power Jump equipped, but I was like, nah, Power Jump's useless. I missed this one niche interaction. Okay. Actually, I don't need to redo this first part, because I have this state out here. I can just put on Power Jump here also. Again, there's no point in redoing the heart 5,000 times. The heart is free. The heart is a non-entity. Okay, now that's literally all we need to do. And now, jump plus jump, out of sight, power jump, and we win. This is stupid, but also really funny that we need power jump here. Specifically because it only hits once. GG. So yes, to recap, we have Stellar Power, which uses about a third of our SP bar if we take, or every time we deal damage. We need Power Jump because if we did a normal jump at that last hit, we would do 5 and then run out of SP, and then we would do 3. He lives with 1, because a normal jump hits twice, it drains 2/3 of our SP. That's why we need to use Power Jump, which does less damage but only hits once, so it doesn't get a debuff. It's weird and dumb, and the most niche application of Power Jump of all time. Anyway. Absolutely not. That took way longer than I expected it to. Okay. Let's count the guards. Right, this is the quiz we can't. Honestly, Hammer Bros fill me with dread, but I'm not gonna put myself through that. And we have to fight the Koopa Troll anyway. So, like... might as well do it the hard way. Anyway, I hope to never have to return here, because I hate Chapter 3. I'll have to return here, I know. Anyway. This is a block pushing puzzle. Is it an upgrade block? Okay, it is an upgrade block. We save that for much later. I for some reason thought that was an item, but... no, that was... elsewhere. Anyway, we're immediately thrown into my frying pan. Right, we can't actually buy the stuff. Yeah, we can't really do much of anything. I mean, we can collect star pieces. So I guess we will. Quizmo! Granddaughter. The answer is 3. I just have that one memorized because it's a weird one. It is Vanity. Good name. Also references Wheel of Fortune. Musta? Is that mentioned somewhere? I said no. I want to, like, punch myself. Whatever. Bo, get off. This is not a fight I want to be a part of. I already did with all of... No! Abduction! Kidnapping! Violence! Okay, surely Colorado's camp is gone by now. Yes. We didn't do the, Waka fight. We should do the Waka fight while we're here. Waka, whatever. Do I remember where the Mount Rugged panels are? There are panels on Mount Rugged. Like 2, I think. It's okay, we live one. There's one here, I'm fairly certain. I'm dead wrong. Maybe I should have waited until I got out of I Spy, which is soon. This is kind of embarrassing. I was pretty sure I knew where they all were. But evidently not. Okay, well I know where one is. Okay, well I guess we die. Whatever. I want to fight Waka anyway. Waka 2. Which I was supposed to do earlier, but I just forgot about. Honestly, you know what? Wait, camera. Yeah, back here is one. That's the one I was thinking of. I knew that one existed. We definitely want to get rid of Stellar Power. Other than that, I think we just go into the Wacky fight. $35 with 1 defense. I think Hammer Throw means Hammer Throw is best. Let's try Dizzy Shell. Nope. Okay, we don't live, period. Never mind. We need... With Stellar Shield and Out of Sight, we can definitely out-damage him. We need full SP, though. Because we need Stellar Shield equipped. We couldn't have done this before now anyway, probably then. Who's our best partner, then? Probably Bombat. The Bomb. Or do we lower his defense with Scream? How much extra damage would that even be? Or Curse. Let's just lower his defense and see what happens. I doubt Sleep Stomp will do anything. Yeah, no. Block is too powerful for Sleep Stomp. No, that doesn't block it enough. We actively can't beat this guy. We actually can't. Unless we can do 35 damage in 2 turns, which isn't possible. Like, even if we got the first block, that still wouldn't have blocked it by enough. Stellar Shield really is worthless. Okay. This is actively just not possible. We need, I mean, we get another... It's not damage dodge, is it? Or is it a damage dodge? We get some defensive badge in Chapter 4. I don't think there's a... Okay. Well, we got a star piece from that. I don't remember if that's all of them, so... Like, I guess I only remember where most star pieces and panels are, not all of the panels. So let's go to chapter 1. Because we also have Koopy Koop favors. Wallet. Which one of these has a wallet? Here's the wallet. Chawak Quizmo! Oh god. It's 7 by 7, I think. This is I hate this question. It's a trick question because there's a gate inside, like, Boo's mansion. It's not a forced gate. They changed that one from Master Quest to include the gate outside Boo's mansion, not in the forest. Oh. Blue. I think it's the fishy fry. It was the seafood soup. Yeah. There's none on this screen. Tasty tonic. I've got one right here. Okay, then we're lovely autograph. Where else are there? There's none on this screen. Actually, no, there's one right here. I think there's one on the next screen, too. Yeah, there's one. Okay, these guys are just gonna be in the way. There's one here, and I'm pretty sure this is the last one on this side. I don't think there's one on this screen. I think those might be the only two, actually. Okay. 14 star pieces. I mean, we can get more, but 14 is a good place to start. First of all, autograph. Alright, we need the crystal ball first. Right, and I wanted to keep that crystal ball for reasons. Flower Fanatic would be nice, but again, we aren't really strapped for FP yet. And I think Star Gift is more important. Star Gift is really good. Star Gift is really, really good. And yeah, okay, I'm out. So in that case, let's just enter chapter 4 for now and just restore Toad Town to somewhat normalcy so I can like buy my badges, etc. Well, actually, no. Hold on. First, I want to see if we can do Super Blooper or Electro Blooper rather. I want to see if Electro Blooper is possible. It means I won't get the shortcut or whatever. Like, I'll be putting Super Blooper early, but like whatever. Electro Blooper. 70. That's a lot. It is a lot. That does a lot, this does a lot. And that does a lot. Well, actually, that's the normal. Wait, this is doable if I just don't miss that block. Hold up, let's actually... Now that we've got Star Gift, Smash Charge is useless here. D-Down Pound is almost always useless. So Star Gift and... Not Stellar Shield. We had Stellar Shield on. Well, I mean, again, Stellar Shield sucks. I don't think there's ever a reason to use Stellar Shield. It's just not... It's not a flat 1/3, it's proportional to your SP, and that's just... a real killer. I took off Hammer Charge. Like an idiot. Yeah, that's blockable. We live with 4 if we block. Quake Hammers, what we should have gotten rid of. Charge Hammers. Smash Charge is not useless. Don't know why I ever said it was. I still have 1 FP left. Yeah, there's nothing more to equip. It's like around this point where I should be like pointing out what badges I'm like actively using, kind of. But for the most part, you can like see what badges I have. So it shouldn't matter too much in the long run. It's like that's 30 damage already. And I'm still late on that block. The real question is, what do we do after we get the block? It's the exact same timing as the other bloopers block. It's the exact same attack. I'm just bad. I'd like to pretend I didn't miss that. Okay, assuming he has 8 more damage on him, now what? I'm assuming Sleep Stomp won't work again. Yeah. And then what? Probably Power Shot? Or Shell Shot? Now he charges. Can we hide from the charge, though? It still does less. I seem to recall, actually, that you can't out of cycles. Or an attack similar to this. Oh no, it's when you attack him, he loses his electric charge. Right. Forgot about that. Is this actually just free? If you don't miss the blocks? I think so. Yeah, Electro Blooper is not actually that threatening. And for a prize we get Shrink Stomp. Yay! How valuable. Hold up. Gotta hit this block to get a mushroom to throw out. Okay. With that out of the way, now let's do Toy Box. That is not the way to the Toy Box. I don't think we're probably gonna finish. I'm gonna have time to finish this tonight, but just around here. There it is. Multi-bounce is good here. Anyway, Anti-Guy. Anti-Guy is Force, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you don't fight Anti-Guy, he fights you, I think, in this. Which is terrifying. Also, a bunch more random enemies. Anti-Guy. Oh my goodness, Anti-Guy. More on them later. Also, shoutouts to these 2 hidden blocks that basically nobody knows about. Oh, that's bad. Oh, we lived. Not actually that bad. Now, we can't jump on that guy. Oh my god. Actually, yeah. The calculator is important. Just ordinary Shy Guys. Now, there was a universe where I wasn't at, like, no HP, but unfortunately, this is not that universe. Also, it's a... I think Hammer Throw will only do... Yeah, Hammer Throw won't... Okay. It's Dizzy Shell here. And then we can just jump to take out this guy. And then we get the heal at the end of this turn. what? Let's just out of sight. I don't have to deal with this. This takes out one, and we should be able to block. Well, should in theory. They attack twice now, apparently. There's the calculator. What else is important here? There's a whole bunch of stuff here that doesn't matter, but the calculator's the only important thing. Like, all of that is nice to have, but I just want the calculator. Also, am I gonna get ambushed by... Am I gonna get ambushed by Anti-Guy here? I might just get ambushed by Anti-Guy here. That's entirely possible. No. I thought you got ambushed by Anti-Guy. But... I just want my badges. Okay, there's I Spy, so now we can stop being bad. A whole bunch of FP pluses. What is this? Crazy Flower. What? Each hit gives you FP equal to half the damage taken. Right, Crazy Flower is actually really good. That's your FP economy. Go to way to restock it. There should be one more, maybe. Jump charge. There it is. Okay, now we actually have to actively decide what we want to have equipped. I don't like Stellar Power. And we really don't need Dizzy Attack. It was just a convenience, more so than anything. Did they change that, or was that an old description? Because that's not even close to what they told us. Anyway, with that much, with Crazy Flower, we won't need that much FP economy. Like, our FP economy is basically set in stone now. Give me I Spy. Jump charge will be useful from time to time. Actually, I will take Stellar Power so I can kill the Shy Guys in a small number of hits. Zap Tap is good here. Zap Tap would be really good. I only need a handful more. I might have missed some in, I'm pretty sure I missed one on Mount Rugged. I think there's only 2 in Chapter 1. There's 3. There's 1. Okay. And by Chapter 1, I mean Prologue. It's like, there's one here. I thought there was one here. My memory eludes me. Sounds about right. While we're here, we've got some letters. Thought we had a letter for him. It's for you. Oh, there is one on this screen. It's on the other side, though. It's like back here, right? Yeah, okay. One more. And that gets a Zap Tap. One more shouldn't be too hard to come across. Actually, I think there's one on this screen. I completely forgot about. So it's like here. Okay, that's Zap Tap. And yeah, Flower Fanatic is it's good, but we shouldn't need it right now. Mega FP Drain sucks. Flower Saver is just worse than Flower Fanatic. Stellar Flower is useless. Yeah, Zap Tap is the next thing we buy. And then Flower Fanatic, which will replace Danger Saver. And then we'll just... I mean, we could also just have them both. So the point is, FP is not a problem. So then... I guess it's time to do Chapter 4 proper now. So there's any other side content I can do? I don't think so. You aren't ready yet. Like, yeah, there's Cute favors, but I'm deliberately kicking the can down the road on Cute favors. Not because I hate Cute favors, I actually quite like them. But there's a reason. There's just a weird reason. Badge? Health! Right! That's good. And then it stacks... How does it work? It's like focus gives you plus 1 HP, and then every deep focus you have gives plus a half? Rounded up or something? No, it's... I don't know, the point is you can heal up to like 3, I think, with that. It's really good. Like, there are sets where that is... The specialized focus badges are very, 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 very important. Don't think I've tattled you. Oh. Pain. Ultra. Illegal contraband. I keep expecting to get ambushed. Like, I know the ambush is at the end of the third room. Like, the third section. I keep expecting another ambush. That'll be useful for recipes. Oh no! Right! Oh, I forgot about this! Oh no! I forgot about the... I forgot about this. Oh no. It does a lot of damage too, I'm pretty sure. You need to kill it in one turn. I don't think we can survive this. Oh, yeah, that actually doesn't do a lot at all. I completely forgot that was a thing. +6. won't kill, I'm pretty sure. But now that I've got my partner... Oh, I miscounted. Radically. I told you jump charge would be useful. Yeah, that is not a fight I need to put on YouTube. It is, it's not hard. It's funny. It's not hard. It's awesome. It's just, it's not. I do want to buy a cake mix. Oh my goodness. Open door. Okay, check. Cake. Should we get the cake for free? I don't want to have to return the frying pan immediately. Right, she can't cook without the frying pan anyway. You know, some people say that TTYD Chapter 4 is bad at backtracking, but... Toy Box exists. And it's just as bad. I guess they just really wanted Chapter 4 to be the backtracking chapter in every Paper Mario. Mailbag. That's just a star piece. In disguise. You don't fight the Thunder Rage, at least. I know that. Now this is like Defend Plus, I think. Which is just very, very good. Permanent +1 damage mitigation, even if I suck. That just goes on. Period. There's just no reason to not. Again, power jump, very niche. Probably shouldn't need it. Probably. There's also no spiky enemies in this chapter. I kind of want to refresh. And then out of sight. Now we can do Waka. Hold up, there's med guys. We can probably also do Chan. Or sorry, Lee. I'll probably also finish that fight. I need my SP back. Nice power. Nice power. And this... Right, I'm fine. Defend Plus. Very good. Very good badge. I don't think we get ambushed here yet. Okay. And then we go back. free cake. And I'll return the mailbag because otherwise I'll forget. And I think this is a good place to stop. I would like to do more, but I can't be streaming all night. I do have some things I should probably do, so... probably not tomorrow. Probably like Thursday. We'll finish this chapter.